box. So I know it's a long day. Yeah, it's Wednesday and it's Wednesday evening, 5 o'clock. Some of you might be traveling. Some of you are still in the school premises. Some of you may have reached the home. I'm not really sure. But why can't you just type your name and your school name? Wonderful. So, good evening, Janita ma'am from St. Thomas School. Good evening, Janita ma'am. Thank you. Saraswati ma'am from Eklavya School. Uh, okay, one teacher is from Visavak, Neha Kumari ma'am. Seema ma'am from SRT School. Thank you so much. Sneha ma'am from Vikash School. Karnataka. Thank you for mentioning your state also. I missed it. You can also share the state, which state you belong to. Sharon ma'am is from St. Thomas School. Wonderful. Rajkumar Pandit, sir, from Jesus and Mary Academy. Okay, Rita ma'am from St. Thomas. Wonderful. I can see many people here. So, Sri Krishna Swami School, Tamil Nadu. Shakila ma'am from St. Thomas. I think from St. Thomas there are many teachers coming. Thank you so much. Uh, Wonderful. So, good evening, all teachers. So, wonderful to see your participation. So, it's exactly 5 in the evening now. So, as I've already told you, there are many people, who have just finished your day, traveling to your home. Yeah, good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much. And still, I'm so happy that you participated and you really wanted to learn a lot. That is something really amazing. So, as of now, I can see Lynette, ma'am, from St. Thomas School. Wonderful. Okay, so as of now, there are closing to 50 participants. It's a good number. So my name is Veda Nayagam, and I am the senior school success manager who's working in YOLO for the past 3 years. And I'm so happy to meet you all virtually. And I'm so happy connecting with all the wonderful teachers. Today we are going to talk about some amazing strategies. And any guesses what is the topic about? Who can tell me? Who can share me? What's the topic all about? Before me presenting the slide, who can share me the topic? The topic of today's session. Wonderful. So I'll give you 30 seconds for guessing the topic. The topic is very clear. We have already shared the invite. What is the topic? Okay, Pooja ma'am. Here goes. Pooja ma'am. The win. Okay. Pooja ma'am is the first one. Rajkumar sir. Okay, many people have shared it. Effective strategy of general knowledge. Yes. So there's one disclaimer here. Disclaimer in the sense, a humble request from the training team. Why can't you turn on your camera? So can you turn on your camera? If possible, if you're not traveling, if you're comfortable, why can't you turn on your camera and just smile? Thank you. Wow, Rajkumar sir. Thank you. Amazing to see your smiling face, sir. Janita ma'am, good evening. Thank you so much. Lakshminder ma'am, thank you so much for turning on the camera. I completely understand. Right now, even I have checked in a hotel. I completed a day training and I checked in the hotel and I'm taking the training from wonderful Saraswati ma'am. Thank you so much. And who's that student? I'm so happy. Shivans Kumar. I think the teacher's kid is there. Okay, that's really amazing to see. So, the topic is strategies of GK. You rightly guessed it. So now I'm just going to share you the screen. But before that, just let me know. Just show me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Once again.
Whether the
Yes,
first
sir.
slide has to come. Yeah.
Yeah, once again. Okay. Thank you. Let me share the screen again. Oh. So hope this is visible. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So the topic is effective strategies for teaching general knowledge. Okay, so first let me ask you a question. What comes to your mind when I say this topic called general knowledge? What comes to your mind? Or let's wear a student's hat. When you were a student, can you tell me how your GK class was? First, do you have GK class? When you were a student, you had GK classes, and how was it? So let's start the chat. What comes to your mind when I say this word general knowledge? You can type a word or you can type anything that comes to your mind when I say GK. Or is there any person? Okay, knowledge around us, Pooja ma'am, thank you so much. Or if you want to speak, also raise your hand so if possible we can. Child Atlas know the things around him. Yes, Saraswati ma'am, thank you for typing it. So the term GK is all about it. What comes to your mind when I say GK, general knowledge? Right. So, first of all, as I've already told you, my name is Veda, and I'm the trainer that I'm going to take you through the session. And we have also amazing panel members here. Tuhina is here, Akshaya is here, who's going to help us, right? So yes, Saraswati ma'am, it can be including all the subjects. Yes, that's what we are going to see today. So first of all, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling happy or are you feeling tired? So hope please make sure that you comfort yourself. If you want to, relax, even at this webinar, if you want to just take a grab of coffee, you can also have that. So make sure that, okay, excited. Okay, wonderful. Saraswati ma'am is feeling excited, energetic. It's Pooja ma'am is feeling energetic. That's amazing. This is something called mirror principle. Do you believe this principle called mirror principle? In a classroom, if majority of the people are energetic, that have a great vibe. It is a different way also. If some people are feeling sleepy, entirely the entire class will be also. That's mirror principle. So I'm so happy that there are many excited audience. Okay, now I'm going to ask you one question, and I'm going to introduce a small game here. Throughout the session, whenever I ask you a question, we are going to play this game. The game name is Chat Bomb. I repeat, the game name is Chat Bomb. Okay, first of all, let me tell you what this game is. I will ask you a question and you will have to type your answer. Remember, listen carefully. I'll be asking you a question. You just have to type your answer, but only when I say three, two, one, and go, you have to enter it. You should not enter before me saying go. Okay. For example, I'll say three, two, one, go. The moment when I say go, you have to enter it. That's called chat bomb. Are you all clear? I'll be asking you a question. You'll be going to the chat box. You'll be just typing the answer. The moment when I say three, two, one, and go, we all have to send at the same time. Are you all clear? You got the game? You got the game? Wonderful. So now, wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am. I welcome you all for this session, the wonderful session. So today, what we are going to see, this is a kind of a brief overview about this session. The first main objective is what is the importance of general knowledge? We are going to see about. So general knowledge in education, as some of you said, general knowledge is not just about one subject. It has connection with lots of other subjects. You're going to see the importance. And the second objective is strategies for making GK interactive and engaging in the classroom, right? It's not just for GK teachers, it's for every teachers. And using quizzes, puzzles, and games, how to do that. And the fourth objective is understanding the role of current affairs. So general knowledge is also about understanding the current affairs. And the final one is recommended books and online resources. So these are the main objectives. So first of all, ready for chat box? Ready to do this chat box? Why do we teach GK at all? That's a question. Teachers, remember the rule of the chat bomb. Never enter the response, just type your response. Why do we teach GK in a classroom? Just type it, don't enter the response. I'll give you 10 seconds for you to type the answer, but never enter. If you are entering before, you are disqualified. This is a kind of a game. Okay. Wonderful. So 10 seconds. The question is, why do we teach GK in classroom? Hope you have typed it. Five, four, three, two. Okay, Padmavati ma'am, I'm sorry. Yeah. I have to say go, then only you have to. One and go. Amazing, amazing. There are many people who did it nicely. So to know about environment, Padmavati ma'am said to know about environment and society. Wonderful ma'am, Saraswati ma'am, to build the knowledge of students. Students can get to know about happenings around the world. It's very important. Understanding the role of current affairs. To know about current affairs, there are many questions. There are many answers. Wonderful. So teachers, let's you know that's amazing. Teachers, let's all give a big round of applause for amazing participation. Now I'm going to tell you why we are teaching GK. So the first is importance of GK for enhancing the students' awareness of the world. Rightly said. Most of it said right answer, you know. See, first of all, as a student, they must be aware about the world, like what is happening in the world. For that, first, you know, it always comes within myself. What's happening? Like I should know about me, I should know about the surroundings, and I should also know about the world. That's very important. That's the first point. And the second important reason is connection between GK, critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. Let me tell you something. This word is a mostly used word. Many people are talking about it. Critical thinking, problem solving. Am I right? But key is like we should also know that general knowledge is having a key important plan, you know. When you really want to solve problem, you should know about the world around us. Am I right? Are you all agreeing with this point? It is not just about knowing maths. It is not just about knowing science. It is about like having a good importance. No? So that's why, you know, critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. And how GK helps in interdisciplinary learning. For example, science, history, geography, many subjects, you know, GK, you know, plays a very important role. So that's also very important and making students future ready. So teachers, can you tell me how many are so excited about making our students future ready? Making our students future ready, that is the role of education. Am I right? That is a very important role of education. And even general knowledge, if students are understanding it better, you're making them future ready. So these are the important reasons why GK is important and why we teach GK in the classroom. But tell me honestly, teachers, honestly tell me, do we have GK classes in our school regularly? Or is it getting hijacked, or is it getting bypassed by max period or science period? Yeah, that's a we have to, because I still remember when we have, you know, GK classes, but sometimes, you know, max period will be there, max teacher will be coming around. So amazing. So now the second point is like what GK KP really aims for. Here the term KP means knowledge pack. So, teachers, can you tell me how many of you have taken knowledge pack? I mean, many schools have taken knowledge pack. In the knowledge pack, we have a name for our GK subject. Can you tell me what is the name? For example, math, we call that as imagine. English, we call that as ignite. So, what is the name of GK? Okay, chat bomb. Are you all ready? So let's have 5 seconds timer. The question is, what is the name of the GK in knowledge pack? Five, four. Okay, okay, Pooja ma'am said it right. Three, two, one, and go. Yeah, I think Pooja, oh, wonderful. Many people, you know, follow the rule. Pooja ma'am, it's wonderful. I really appreciate it. Everyone aware. The name of the subject is aware, I mean, in knowledge pack. So we are going to see some four reasons why it is important. What is it? Inculcate awareness of self, surroundings, and society. So, like I said, let me ask you a crazy question. Okay, we all have brain. That's something very important. And in brain there is something called neurons. Neurons. Do you know neurons? It's called brain cells. And each neuron is more powerful than a super fast computer. Okay. One neuron is more powerful than a super fast computer. Now, can you tell me how many neurons are there in our brain? Any idea? Any numbers? You can type it. There is no chat bomb here. How many number of neurons we have in our brain? How many number of neurons? Or in a way, let me also ask you in this way, how many super fast computers you have in your brain? Numerous. Padmavati ma'am, that's a very amazing, smart answer. It's numerous. Can you name it? Can you number it? How many numbers exactly? Yeah, uncountable. Saraswati ma'am, uncountable. Okay, Pooja ma'am saying 10. Okay, 80 to 90 billion. That's amazing. Okay, let me tell you, if one followed by 12 zeros, you know, that's how many neurons we have. Exactly 1 trillion neurons we have. Or in a way, we can say it's like 1 trillion super fast computers are there in our brain. See, that is what I'm talking about. General knowledge is first we have to understand ourselves and then the surroundings and then the society. So that's one thing. And the second thing is it sparks curiosity and inquiry based learning. Okay, now I remember how many of you have kids from like 3 to 8 years of kid, 3 to 8 years. Normally, when you travel with kid, they ask many questions. Am I right? Am I right? They ask questions. Similarly, because they will be very curious, right? It's called inquiry based learning. In GK, also, we are going to aim that, right? And the third point, build early citizenship and social responsibility. This is very important. Thank you, Saraswati ma'am, for responding. And thank you, all participants. Recently, you've joined it. So, we are talking about general knowledge. What is so important about general knowledge? We are talking about it. Thank you for joining. Okay, so see, if the role of education is to make sure that they are being responsible citizen, so that is also very important when it comes to general knowledge. And the final one is keeps learning light, joyful, and integrated with current affairs. For example, they should know who's the minister now, who's the prime minister, who's the president, which area I belong to, and what tradition we follow, which state I am living. Everything is so very important, right? So they'll have to understand that. And that's the reason GK, in knowledge pack we have it. So now I'm going to tell you some strategies how to take this session in a nicer way or interactive way. So first of all, let me ask you this general question. Tell me, teachers, how focused your children right now? Or they, I mean, I'm talking about in the classroom. When you teach, when you teach your subject, let us say general knowledge or math or science, how focused they are. I'll give you three options. Option one, the focus or like good or medium or low. How focused are they? Why can't you chat? So I think I got some of the responses. Okay, some are not medium. Okay, medium, good, medium, medium. Okay. Hope you're all focusing well now, right? Okay. That's amazing. Yeah. See, many times, yeah, it's happening. The attention level is very less, right? Because of some strategies. But let me tell you, how focused are they when they are playing their games in the mobile phone? Or how focused are they when they are watching their favorite programs? How focused are they? Is it good? Is it medium? It's so good, right? It's amazing. Their focus is so amazing, so they will never take their eyes off. See, I strongly believe this. There are no attention deficit students. There are only teaching methodologies which cannot grab the attention of the child. Right now, mobile phone is doing it, games are doing it. So there are amazing strategies that we can do. Now we are going to discuss on some of the things. It's not a very new strategy and all. Teachers, you already know this. The first one, use of storytelling to introduce topics. So first, let me tell you, how many of you like stories? How many of you like stories? We all love stories. Yes, Saraswati ma'am, connectivity with students. Love stories, right? Okay, for example, let me give you a funny example. You're coming late to school, and if principal ma'am is asking you why are you late, we will be coming up with an amazing story, because we are born with it, from our childhood, we got, connected to the stories. So similarly, when you teach, if you're going to teach through stories, it will have a great impact, right? And even now where we have lots of videos, lots of story based techniques that is there. So that's the first strategy that you can use it. And the second strategy is visual aids and quizzes. For example, okay, now let me ask you a very important question. How many types of students are there in your classes? How many types of students? And if you are coming up with the number, what are the types? Can you name types? Saraswati ma'am have typed three types. What are the types? Many types. Rajkumar sir, true. That's very true. Many types. Normally when we talk about the students type, there are many types, okay, that is fine, but we normally call that as VAK method. Am I right? Okay, excellent, medium, low, it's fine, but we normally call that as VAK method. It's visual, auditory, kinesthetic students. So visual learners, they learn faster when you show pictures, when you show a video. That is visual learners. The second is auditory. When you tell an amazing story, they listen and they learn faster. Kinesthetic is hands-on experience. They wanted to do practically, hands-on experience. So here, the strategy is you also have to show some visual aids and quizzes to make content more interesting. So encouraging students to bring their own knowledge and experiences into lessons. See, the third one is my favorite, because the more you talk, the less they listen. It's such a weird statement. I completely understand. But many times, if you talk more, they listen less. But instead, you can make your students also to talk. For example, you can also tell them, why can't you share your experience? Then many students would have come up with their experiences. Am I right, teachers? Yes. Yes, that's amazing, So students will be coming with their own examples. That's what we really wanted to be. So teachers, when you're taking general knowledge, when you're taking GK as a subject, you should not act just as a teacher. Instead, you should act as a facilitator. Do you know the difference between a teacher and a facilitator? A teacher is the one who just teach the concept, who just complete a syllabus. But a facilitator is one who facilitates, who makes students think, or who give lots of opportunity for students to speak their mind. Am I making sense, teachers? Are you all aligned with me? Are you all agreeing with me? So remember this. Remember this. The more you talk, the less they listen. But you have to make them talk, right? Cool. That's they. Yes, yes. They make process easier. That's amazing. And teachers, let me tell you one thing honestly. This session is really amazing. Many great participation from all over you. So amazing, teachers. So now let's continue. I was talking about encouraging students to bring their own knowledge and experiences. And the final one is role play and dramatization for real world scenarios. See, kids love role plays and kids love dramatizing. For example, when you tell a concept, instead of just telling it, you can make students to do a role play. For example, it can be role play, or it can be like adding more dramas to it, or adding more spices to the subject. Instead of just telling, I'm going to talk about this particular thing, but you can have some more. Okay, let me tell you something. A movie, it's just a movie, right? But when a movie is getting released, before a movie is getting released, they introduce trailers, teasers, Lots of amazing things. Why can't we bring it in our own subjects also? So having more curiosity and bringing more dramatization is very important. And class debate is such an amazing technique that you can do. Debate will be so exciting for higher grade students. For example, fifth, sixth students. If you give them opportunity for debating, they love that. You can make one team as okay. Wow, Shabbat ma'am, I think already doing debate session in their classes. That's really amazing. So we are talking about different strategies, and these are some of the strategies that you can do it. Okay, now why don't we play a game now? Are you all ready for a game now? Are you all ready? Now we are going to do a game. It's called GK quiz. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question and I'm going to wait for your turn. It's 5 seconds turn. So let us all keep your fast fingers ready because you're going to type and be ready. The question is the first one, there are three different types of questions. One is answer the question, the second one is multiple choice, and third one is complete the word. These are the three types of quizzes that we are going to play. Are you all excited? Why can't you show thumbs up? Are you all excited? Amazing. Let's start the game. Okay. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Don't enter your answer immediately. Don't enter your answer immediately. Okay, it's okay. Okay, amazing, amazing. Already got many answers. Okay, it's fine. So the first question is done. Okay, Jupiter. Jupiter is the right answer. But for the next question, remember, teachers, you should not type the answer. You should not enter the answer until I say go. Wait for the chat bomb. We are going to play a chat bomb. You're just going to type it. Only when I say go, you have to do it. Every teachers did it right. Okay, the same question. This is little tough question. Complete the word. Complete the word. And it's a city. Is not in India. The city is not in India. Miami. That's a good guess, Guru Nath sir, but not the right answer. Let's have a countdown. Five, four. Wow. Alpha Aurora, ma'am. That's amazing. Okay, three, two, one, go. Go. Wonderful. 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 I'm so happy that many of you are following the rules of the game. Chat bomb. Great. Yes, Millen. Millen is the right. But Alpha Aurora, ma'am, is the first one to share the right answer. But many other teachers, you followed my instruction. That's amazing. We'll go for the next question. So here, let's see who's the first one to type the answer. What's the capital of France? Wait. Don't type it. If you're typing, you will be disqualified. Only when I say go, Alpha ma'am, sorry, you are disqualified. I'll say five. Okay, I'll have a countdown. Okay, five. What's the capital of France? Five, four, no, three, two, one, go. Okay. I mean, I got answered in between. I'm so happy that many teachers are so excited. Next question. What is the largest mammal in the world? What is the largest mammal in the world? Here we got 3 seconds. Three, two, one, go. Okay. Some of you typed human, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Yes, many of you typed right. Blue whale. Blue whale is the largest mammal in the world. Complete the word. Complete the word. 3 seconds. Complete the word. It's an animal. Three, two, one, go. Okay. Wow. I couldn't even read the chats, That's amazing. Tiger. Yeah. I know it's kind of little simple. Okay. I'm sorry asking simple question to you. How many colors are there in rainbow? Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 7 times. Wonderful. Cool. Okay, now listen. Listen carefully, teachers. You're doing amazing. The reason I'm asking, it's like very easy questions. I know it. It's not just about questions. It's about the strategy that we follow. Am I right, teachers? See, when I ask question, I had lots of strategies. I use lots of strategies like countdown strategies. What is countdown strategy? Many times in the classroom, teachers, you will be asking this. You know what? Students, take your book and turn to your page number 5, right? Students will be taking books and like taking books, they'll still take books. And even after 5 minutes, some of the students asking, ma'am, page number, ma'am, page number. Is it happening in your class? When you give an instruction, they are taking too long to respond. How many of you are feeling it's happening in my classroom? When I make them to do a task, they are taking a longer time. Is it happening? Irrespective of age, it happens. So that is when this countdown strategy works very well. You can say, okay, students, take your GK book, okay, take your AVAD book at the count of 5, 4. This brings them, kind of urgency, the sense of urgency. This is also a strategy that you can use it. And like this chat bomb or like some games, sometimes, in my classroom, I have some routines in my classroom. It's not rule, it's routine. Having a rule in a classroom is very different from having a routine in class. What is the difference between having a rule and a routine? Who can talk now? I think I'm talking a longer time. Why can't you talk now? You can just raise hand. So some of our panel members will unmute you so you can talk. The question is, what is the difference between a rule and a routine? Any teachers wanted to take volunteer, wanted to speak about this? Anyone raising hands? Anyone? What's the difference between the rule and routine in classroom? Rules and routines. No one wanted to talk. Okay, Gautam Kumar, Akshya, can you please unmute Mr. Gautam Kumar?
Yeah. Gautam sir, please unmute yourself.
Gautam sir, you can unmute yourself now. I can also see some uh, chat here. Rules, I mean, has to follow compulsorily rules. Rule is a rule for everyone. Routine is something planned, while rule is temporary. Okay. Gautam sir, can you unmute? I think he's not able to. Is there any other teachers? Okay, Gautam sir, now can you talk?
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving an opportunity to express myself. Sir, rules are about what you must or must not in the school. Routine is all about what you do every day. So, sir, there is difference between rules and routine. Rules
Yeah,
that follow and routines is all about. Sir, I am audible to you or not?
you're very audible, Gautam sir. You're very audible. Yeah. Yes, Gautam sir.
Sir,
So
there is some network issue here.
no issues, but we can. I mean, we heard your answer very clearly, sir. So thank you so much, Gautam sir, for responding. So yes, what Gautam sir said is right. Rule is something, which we frame it, but routine is something, they follow it. Sometimes rules are meant to be broken. Sometimes we say we are creating rules to break it. Lots of some quotes are there, and rules will be only followed when teacher is there in the class, but in teacher's absence it won't be there. So that's the reason we have to bring that as a routine. We normally say establish routine in your classroom. Okay, I'll tell you my classroom routine number 1 is eyes on me. That's what I do it. Whenever I go to class, I'll say, hey, rule number one or routine number one is eyes on me, because looking at the speaker is the first step of active listening. Am I right? So please make sure that rules is fine, but make sure that you establish routine in your classroom. So having such strategies will create amazing thing. Okay, now why can't we see a small video? Can we see a small video? And this video is all about, it's also a kind of a GK thing, but it's about a volcano. I'm going to play it. Let me know if you can hear the audio of it. Playing a video in the ABAC class, the GK class, instead of just sharing informations, instead of just teacher talking about this, you can even play a video. So after playing a video, what we can do is asking questions from the video, or sometimes you can even, yes, visual learning. Yes, that's somewhat, see, that's the reason, even like a movie which I saw before 5 years, I still remember, but I really forgot what I was told yesterday by my teacher. Am I right? Because that's the impact of visualization. So you can use this strategy also. So sometimes when you play video, there is no need for you to play the entire video. Instead of that, you can just pause at the right time, ask questions, play a video again, pass. This is called pass and then answer. So there are lots of amazing strategies that you can play instead of playing the entire video. So after that, you can even show a kind of a infographic. By this you can even tell them, you've seen this video, and now can one of you come forward and explain what did you see? Or you can even make them to write, what did you see in the video? What did you understand about volcano now? What are the different types of volcano? They can even write about what they see. So this is also one strategy that you can use in your GK class. One second. Right. Adding to this, I was talking about encouraging students to bring their own knowledge and experiences. Am I right? So for this, what we can do, we can even assign a theme, a weekly GK theme. For example, in a week, you can say, okay, next week, you can all prepare on this theme called leaders. Why can't we talk about leaders, world leaders? So what happens is, like, if your class should be divided into 5 or 6 teams, each team will be coming prepared with this topic, with this theme, and they will have to present it. Is it something nice? What do you feel about it? Are you excited about it? I mean, making students to talk about it, or making students to present about different themes. So that can be done. Encourage newspaper reading. This is happening in many of the schools. Am I right? Is it happening in your schools, teachers? Newspaper reading, is it happening? It's happening. Newspaper reading, I mean, that's amazing. But what they interpret from the news is very important. Am I right? It is not just student come and read newspaper and go, no. And even after that, they'll have to interpret about it. They will have to talk about it. They can even express their opinion about it. That's something really amazing. And yes, newspaper cuttings to be collected. Oh, you have that even, Jenny, Denisha ma'am. Thank you for the sharing that. Day-to-day updates they will get to know. Yes, they will have to do that. And they can take it in their interesting way, right? The third one is use a GK buddy system. GK buddy system is like a kind of buddying together. Okay, how many of you still remember when you were a student, if you want to learn good English, there are many strategies teachers would have told you, but there is one amazing strategy. You know what is that? Go find a person, or go find a friend who won't tease you, and only talk English with that person. So you got it? That's amazing strategy. If you talk in English with everyone, they may tease you, but with one friend who won't tease you, that's a kind of a buddy system, right? Even for this GK also, you can do that. Yes, Shabbat, talking to them, talking to them who won't judge us. He's a right friend. She is a nice friend. So she won't judge us. She will just correct. She will tell, this is how you have to do. So similarly, we can even initiate this GK buddy system and involving parents too. You can also involve parents too. For example, you can tell them, sit with your parents and talk about this topic. Or sit with your parents and ask about why our street name is this, or why can you can even talk about the freedom fighters, or sit with your parents and ask about their forefathers, their grandparents. Nowadays, it's not happening. Am I right? Is it happening? Quality time, family time, is it happening? It's not happening. Why can't we initiate again? Why can't we do that? Involving parents in the general knowledge is very important, because I'm telling you, teachers, even parents who have no education, they know very well about the current affairs. They can even teach their kids about it. So that's these are the different strategies. And you can also use yulo learn app. We have an app for teachers, it's called yulo teach, and for students we have yulo learn. Even in the classroom you can even use that yulo learn to have this amazing videos and amazing games. So by doing this, what is the outcome? The outcome is very simple: increased classroom participation. And there's a small disclaimer now. I really forgot to say it in the introduction. It's totally fine. Teachers, you're all attending very well. There are many amazing teachers here. Please make sure you're not missing the certificates, the digital certificates. So at the end of the session, we will be posting the feedback link. Only when you are filling the feedback link, you will get the digital certificate. So are you all ready? So wonderful. So Akshaya have already shared the feedback link. Don't worry. Right now, let's listen. Soon she will do it again and again. So please make sure that you fill it, or you just copy that link and post it in your WhatsApp group or WhatsApp. You can just paste it in the link, so you can do it later. Don't worry. Even at the end of the session, also we will post the feedback link again and again. So just a disclaimer, because many teachers are attending the session, but you are missing the certificate. We don't want you to miss the digital certificates. Are you happy about it? Are you all happy about it? Okay. So now we are talking about the outcome. The outcome is students feel confident when they know the topic. When they know about these topics, they feel confident not just inside the school, not just inside the campus. Even when they are traveling somewhere out, they'll be feeling so confident. That's what we really want our students to be. Better retention through real life connection and self preparation, so they can connect well with their real world scenario. It is not just getting good marks in math, getting good marks in English. No, connecting with the real world is something very important that will make them future ready. And the final is build a habit of curiosity and independent learning. According to me, the role of education is to make students an independent learner. Are you all agreeing with me? That's the main role of education. That should make a student to learn or to think independently. So this is happening when you follow these strategies, when you do this in your classroom. Remember, this is not just for GK, it is for other classes also, for other subjects also. You go ahead and follow the strategies. This will bring amazing results. Trust me, I started my career as a life skill teacher. Okay, and I followed all the strategies by myself, and I've seen amazing results. You'll be also soon seeing it, right? And now talking about ULO books, teachers, you have ULO books, which is aware books, right? And in the aware books, we have lots of amazing elements, key elements, like, for example, QR codes are there, topic name, and video. There are many QR codes, and NEP tags are also given there. NEP tags, like how it got aligned with NEP. You have tags for it, and we have amazing themes. And teachers, let me tell you, honestly, I am a great fan of these themes, and especially financial literacy, life skills. These are the amazing themes that is getting covered in the ULO aware books. And if your school have opted for this aware, you are going to take many chapters based on these themes, right? So, Incredible India, life skills, science and technology, international affairs, sports, art and culture, financial literacy. Okay, let me. How many of you feeling that financial literacy is important? And it is a very important topic, but that is not getting covered in the school. Are you all agreeing with me? Financial literacy, saving money, investments, managing it. That's very important. But they are not learning it in the school. They're not learning it in the school. And that's the reason in the ULU we got this financial literacy getting integrated there. They should also learn to manage money from now onwards. Right? This is the right time for them to learn about it. And that's why it got integrated. So please make sure that you're utilizing it. Right? So if you ask me whether everything is fine, what is my big takeaway? What I'm going to learn, or what I've learned is like how to build smarter learners, how to shape responsible citizens, and keep the joy of learning alive. Tell me, teachers, for the last 15 minutes we were talking, you are all listening. Did you find it boring? Or did you feel like you felt excited because we got amazing chats? You participated very well. It's joy of learning is very important. So GK is not a subject, it's a spark that lights up curiosity by making it engaging, visual, and it connected to their world. So this is amazing takeaways that you can take it. So now, teachers, I'm going to end the session almost. This is going to be the closing note of the session. But before that, how many of you really felt you learned something from this session? Was it engaging or was it boring? Or what kind of learning, what kind of strategies you've learned it? That's amazing, That's really amazing. So I really wanted to appreciate all the teachers. Okay. Is my voice clear now? My voice is clear?
So it's breaking little.
Is it clear now? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for that. Okay. So, yeah, I think somewhat, listen now. Forms. I'm going to end the session with the small wisdom is like water in the sand. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. It becomes vain, right? It becomes useless. So please make sure, teachers, you do this in your classroom. You really do this. Thank you so much for amazing your feedbacks. I'm going to end the session with one note, with this one note. Okay, I'm going to end this. How expectation can create a magic in your classroom. Okay, that's what I'm going to share in next 2-3 minutes. So please make sure you listen to this particular thing. And thank you so much for keeping your video on also. Please make sure your video is on so that I can see all your amazing wow. Thank you so much all teachers for keeping it, because I feel I'm talking aloud. Okay, wonderful. So this is something called Pygmalion effect. Pygmalion effect. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you a small story that happened real. It's not story, it really happened. It's a research. One researcher wanted to really understand that expectation. Do expectation create magic in life? Yes. If you have positive expectation, do you feel positive outcome? Can you see positive outcome? This is what he really wanted to understand. What happened is he did a research. Most of my school teachers already know this, but I'm repeating it. He did a big research in one of the bigger school. He recruited two teachers. Let us name them teacher X and teacher Y. I repeat, there are two teachers who got recruited, teacher X and teacher Y. And teacher X, when she recruited, the principal said, congratulations, you got recruited, and you will be given a set of students who are really amazing students. They are toppers. We segregated all the toppers and we are going to give it to you. You are going to be the mother teacher for them, right? And after 1 year, based on your performance, let us see whether whether you're going to continue with this or not. She said okay. And then teacher Y came. Teacher Y also the same kind of scenario, but with a small difference. The principal said, ma'am, you will be given a set of students who are so average. They are not just average, they are very below average. They are problematic kids. You're going to handle them. And after 1 year, based on your performance only, you will be placed in our school. And both teacher X and teacher Y started working. 1 year after, tell me, teachers, who brought amazing results? Is it teacher X who got toppers in their classroom, or is it teacher Y who got less or problematic kids? Teacher Y. Okay, teacher Y. Okay, majority of you are saying teacher Y. Okay, let me wait for some of the teachers. Okay, amazing, amazing. So if I may ask why, you will have different reason. But can I tell you really what happened? After 1 year, in the principal cabin, teacher X came in, and the principal said, amazing, ma'am, amazing. You did really a great job. And this is the result that you have produced is really amazing. For the last 5-10 years, we haven't seen such an amazing result. And then the teacher X said, sir, what is big surprise in it? You have already given me the set of toppers. And from on that day itself, I know I can give a best result, right? And she went out. And now you voted for teacher Y, no? Teacher Y came in. The principal said, ma'am, we are so disappointed. This is one of the worst result we have seen. And the teacher Y was so furious. She said, sir, you have given the problematic kids to me. From that time itself, I know it won't work. And that's why, this is a result. But teachers, can I tell you some secret? The teacher X who handled, they are not really smart and all, they are average. And the teacher Y who handled the average kids, they are not below average and problematic, they are also same kind of students. But the principal twisted the fact, and that created an expectation. Teacher Y had a false expectation. Teacher Y felt that these students are so poor, whatever I'm going to teach, they are not going to learn. But teacher X felt they are gifters, they are gifted students, and I can do it well. And teachers, your expectation is something that is going to mold the students. And the end of the result is Pygmalion effect says that once the expectation is set, the teacher will act in a different way that molds your students' behavior. So wonderful. So your students are amazing. Please always feel that your students are so gifted. Your students are really amazing, and you are really amazing. The way the expectations you have will create a magic. And let's all have a big round of applause for all the teachers who participated well in the session. It's a long day, but still you did it. And please, Akshay, you can also share the feedback link again. Teachers, please never forget to fill this feedback link to get the certificates, right? Okay, so thank you so much, all the teachers. Signing off. So I'm hoping to see you all again with a different topic, with an interesting topic. Next time we can talk about students' behavior or different types of left brain, right brain students. We can talk about many things. You can also share with your school success manager what topic you are looking for, right? Thank you all, teachers. Thank you all. Thank you all.